Yes.
Come on. Hello and welcome to Mo's Organic Farms. Today we're going to show you how you do the air layering. This is a lychee, a sweetheart lychee, and I did this cups or pots almost 4 months ago. And if you could see, after 4 months, now I take the pots and ta-da, look at the roots. Come on, Joseph, show me the roots. Let's see, hold, let me take it out. Actually, let me cut it. Here, look at the roots. Oh, I need to cut it in half. Ta-da! If you look at the roots, it's beautiful. And those pods works well for the lychee and longan, but it's so hard to do it in the mango. While I'm doing this, let me show you the mangoes. Come on, George. You notice this mango flowered 3 different times, and it's so hard to make a mango to flower 3 different times. If you notice this mango, go back up. Those mangoes, the first flower in September. In February, this flowers, and look at this. This is almost in March, or this one, I'm sorry, this is in March. This is 3 different times, and a lot of people keep asking me how you do this. It's simple. It's really simple. Let me show you another one. This is my Julie mango, or ice cream mango, and I can't think of which one it is. But this is 3 times. You see this? It flowered right in December. Then it gave me fruits. Over here, if you see the little fruits, I don't know if you can see it or not. Tiny fruits. In February, and look, now it's flowering in the small ones. This is 3 times you could make it happen. And like I said, there's a trick to this, and I'll show you in my other videos how it works. But look, if you notice the mangoes, and with these things, I have air layer so many different ways. And by the way, these buckets, I get them from WAWA. Thank you, WAWA, for giving me these buckets. And they do well, much better than those pots. These pots works well for plants, like flowers, for lychee, longan, but it is so hard to do it for mangoes. Because if you can see, some branches are dead because it has to be moist all the time. But this one is not moisture. It doesn't need moisture. Let me show you the other mangoes. Go ahead, turn it off for a minute, Joseph. Right, turn it back on. Ready? This is my other mango. This is Glen mango. One of my best mangoes as a taste and looks. You notice this? I use those pots. But for some reason it's so hard to do it because the mango's broken. You see? It's dead. I'll move it later. This one too. I use the pots. But if I use the buckets, especially the WAWA buckets, they do really well because they keep the moisture in there and it does not dry out. I don't have to keep watering it all the time. But those pots, it has to be moist. And if you notice, I mean, somehow the air will go through it and you cannot keep it moist. But this is my lychee. Look how beautiful it is. All these flowers, all these roots within 3 months. Actually 4 months. At the same time, I did this my tree with the same exact techniques, and except if you see pots and buckets. The one the buckets, it stays on. Now let me show you another trick. Come on down, Joseph. Watch out. Ready?
Yeah.
I want to take a picture of these. Take a picture of these. Ready?
I have video.
Go back in there. Huh?
I have video.
Yeah, video. And it's fun. Oh, this is my soursop, and I call it really the WAWA tree because if you notice all these buckets from WAWA. Thank you, WAWA. They always give me those buckets, which are the chicken salad and the tuna salad. And I cut them and I make them in a way that it's like these pots. But I have more control. I could put the lids on them. Right now I have no lids because it's rainy season. when it dries out over the lid, then it would not, they would have no problem. And believe it or not, on all these branches, I take the bark really good, and the cambium, they're all the same thing. I'm professional when it comes to that, but it seems to me that if it's not moist enough, they will die. If you notice the other tree, this is my longan. Come on down, Joseph. You see my longan tree, it's all WAWA buckets. If you notice, I have these covers, and those covers are WAWA covers. If you give me 1 second, Joseph. You see, it's all moist. And if you see, this is WAWA salad, tuna salad, chicken salad, tuna salad. They work perfectly for these. Within 3 months, I'll have all these trees as longan trees. Let me show you my other one. Ready? Good. You see, I could use the grafting. I like air layering because it's much faster. Propagate the tree in a way. Grafting, it takes a long time. Look, I graft from this ling mango on a, I don't know what other mango, I think fruit bunch. Bring it here, Joseph. You see this? And it works beautifully. It's great. The problem, this is not a strong enough. If you give me fruit this year, I have to take the flowers off or cut them off because it will not be able to support, especially the branches, to support the mango trees. My other things that I do, watch out, just come on up. If you notice, go ahead. I aerated this mango, this longan from the main longan, and I brought my lychee, and I'm grafting the lychee on the longan. It is so hard to do this, to graft the lychee on the longan, even though it's the same family tree, but it's tricky. So I keep the tree in the bucket and the tree in the bucket. I'm hoping in 3 months they will join. Then I'll have the longan carry the lychee branches, because the lychee, we have problem with the LEM, that lychee nostromite little bacteria, whatever, or disease. But the longan doesn't have it, even though the longan has that disease, but really very, very not as heavy as the lychee. So I'm trying to get the lychee and the longan, then the enzyme or the DNA of the lychee, of the longan, would help the lychee. Let me show you what I mean by that. You can turn it off.